I'd like to cut it back almost to this bolt so I can have a little something to sneak my new rib under there. I can't really, I don't know, damn it. Hard. This is full of epoxy, maybe. I don't know. I don't want to get into taking these screws out today. Although I will. Just want to get the rot out here so it doesn't propagate. This whole side is rotten. There's a little bit up in here. It's just kind of spongy. I'm hoping. I'm always hoping, ain't I? I gotta try to get some penetrating and epoxy in there. Not today. It's gotta dry out a little bit more. Water's not getting in there anymore. But I think I can drill holes from here. I'd like to cut it back almost to this bolt so I can have a little something to sneak my new rib under there. I can't really, I don't know. Want to go all the way up because the good part of this rib is tied into all this. Half of this is actually still pretty good, but it's not worth trying to use it. Too many pieces. I think the best plan is, rather than trying to remove all of that and then get new stuff up in to replace that, tied into this, etc. What I'm going to do is I'm going to make a laminate that goes just under here. I'm going to cut this back a little bit when it's drier, after I get some epoxy in it. And that's going to come down to about here. I'll probably stagger this, 1, 2, 3, just so it locks down onto it. Yeah, I started pulling a couple out, and not these. These are actually higher up on the ground than I thought. The weather's just too weird right now. I have to sand paint off. Good paint, unfortunately, to get at these. And I know as soon as I get the sander all set up out there, it's going to start pouring. It's been threatening to rain hard all day. It's just... it's more of a dry, sunny day kind of project. I got to take the cover back more to do it successfully. But I made a major dent in this. I think I'm going to chip some more of this crap off. I'm not going to continue cutting. It's silly. I got to get the screws out so I can pop this piece off and clean this up. And I don't know. I might give the boat a proper cleaning. It's really dusty in here, and there's a little bit of white mold popping up here and there. Well, I really got to stop poking around in this boat. I took off this trim, part of it that was done with the panhead screws badly. and trying to figure out what it was they were trying to hide. It's supposed to look like this. Something went wrong here with the hatch. There's no water coming in now, but it's still wet. This is all wet. So I'm gonna hit it with vinegar and let it dry out. Probably take that piece off too and see what can be seen. I wonder if that's going on over here. That's a hell of a way to deal with water intrusion, to cover it up badly with pieces of trim. I don't know who did this, but shame on you. I'm assuming it was starting to go when they did that. I don't know if they did anything outside to try to stop it. It's really hard to say. It's a shame to get rid of that happy paint and primer, but you gotta do what you gotta do. Look at this beautiful white cedar. As it turns out, I didn't need to pull these at all. The trouble starts 1, 2, 3 here, actually. Oh well, I was wrong. Won't be the first time. It's kind of a shame these were in good shape, these plugs. They're really tight. You know, this one here, there's something in here, there's some kind of adhesive, and I see it's a Phillips head. So this was put in later for some reason and bedded with something that's really hard, unfortunately. It kind of feels like it broke. Nope, it's coming. All right. Booyah. All right, let's take a look at what's going on inside here. So far, I've taken out pretty much all the screws in this area. I've got a couple of spinners, probably the ones that are biting the really funky wood. Maybe that one. And I'm looking here. I should still be able to pry this off and then gently tap them out. They're just not getting a bite in the planks. These screws don't have an awful lot of thread on them. The shank is, there's maybe just a few turns in each of them holding the planks, but that is normal, I think. it really needs to get a bite in the frames. I don't know what kind of luck I'm going to have with these. I haven't finished clearing them all out yet. I may have to push them or tap them out somehow. There's going to be some back and forth, unfortunately. I'm by myself today. It would be lovely to have someone in here waiting to back these while I try to back them out. I think before I go back down, I'm going to try to take the nuts off of these two because they're associated with this problem. I'd like to get at least the bottom bolt out so I can get rid of this hunk of really bad wood, and I'll probably put my new piece up to here. I don't really want to go all the way up. It seems like asking for trouble. The sister may go all the way up, but of course I'll have to do it on the other side because there's this block here. I don't know what it's doing here. I never really noticed that till today. No doubt bedded. I don't know if it's worth trying to take it off. I might damage a plank or two. Anyway, that's where we're at right now. Yeah, this one here is free and clear on the other side. I just don't have enough thread to make any progress. I'm going to have to go back in there and bump them all a little bit, maybe with a block of wood on a hammer, see if I can get a bite. I got lucky with this one. Doesn't seem to be any cotton on these. If I understand correctly, you're supposed to wrap a little thread of cotton around them before you seat them. I think I'm going to do that when I redo these. If I'm correct, this is the one that's a bolt that I just took the nut off on the inside. Let's see. Nope. Yeah, I think the bolt went through that shelf before the planks went on. Oh well, I'll deal with it somehow. Okay. Nice. Excellent. I hope I'm not blowing out the holes too much. I cleared them as best I could, but these all go in at slightly different angles, so there's probably one behind here. I guess I will have to go up one more and try to get that out. This does not pass through the planks. It looks like this was part of the framework of the boat. Then the planks were put on, burying the head of this bolt between the frame and the planks. Probably countersunk too. I know that's stuck on a screw. Wow, this feels like either this was a knot or someone put epoxy in here and rebedded the screw with that or something. I don't quite know what's happening there. We're gonna have to clean again in here. Out of there. Oh, I didn't cut quite all the way through that, did I? Yeah, I really don't want to cut into the plank too much here, so I'm not going to use the power tool. I'm going to try to do it. This flush cutting saw, not the best blade. This could take a while. Wonder what Tom Cunliffe is doing right now. He's probably not doing that. Oh, jackass. I need a little back saw, and I have one, but it's 150 miles from here. I don't know, I gotta build a shed next to the boat or something. I wonder if they let me do that. Yeah, we're so close, and I've already scored that. I think, yeah, there's very little wood left. I think it's mostly the cranky screws are holding what's left of this. I think I have to get my hog and chisel and just start blowing this up around the screws. It's my only hope. I'll tell you, the wood is still here. It's very strong indeed. White oak. I can get a split going. Yield. Don't want to bend the screws if I can help it. So freaking close. That's not the way to not bend the screws. Oh, 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 oh. Lovely. Yeah. Oh, that's a seam. The seam. Oh no, I didn't score it badly. Not badly at all. Well, there was just one spinner in that. Come on. No, I don't want to blow out the hole in the plank too much either. What I need is somebody outside with a screwdriver. Would you mind? Would you go out there and just lay a screwdriver on that screw? Oh, that's right. You're not here. Stupid internet. Anyone who wants to come down and hang out and do stuff like that for me, you're welcome to. Anybody. I don't care. I'm not going to pay to fly you over here, but you know what I'm saying. I'm not proud. Let's clean this up a little bit now. That cut is not so bad, really. Not great, but... I may scarf at an angle or do a stepped, like a lap joint. What am I going to do up here? I can't even get up there. I really should be running the vacuum, but I'm going to have to come back anyway and vacuum. What am I going to do with you? I can't get in there, really. It's all rotten up one side, kind of. Jeez. Can't see. I can't get in there. But it only goes up to about there, which is fine. I think it's gonna be okay. This part, I gotta sharpen my good chisels and come back at that and try to get close to this bolt and maybe cut the bolt head off so I can remove it, and then maybe get a bolt all the way through the planks, through the top of the new piece.